Hello, everyone. So, I have another word for you today, and this word is linked to the previous word, um, saying to get out of Babylon, no, and where you should go. So, God has been speaking to me almost every day about Babylon and Egypt. And we know Babylon to be America, Egypt is the world, the, the world outside of God, and the powers that rule the world. So he has been speaking to me this word with four numbers: 35, 47, 18, and 19. And this is on his heart very strong because, as I said, it's a constant. He's constantly telling me about these things almost every day. And his wrath is strong. And his wrath is on Babylon and the nations that have the Babylonic system. And truthfully, what I've been getting is that it's on all of the nations. But he did say that he will have mercy on Jacob and he will choose Israel. So let's get into this word. So he said that he will humiliate Babylon. She will be strict. Some think that God will save Babylon, but he said that he cannot be talked out of this judgment. Babylon has trusted in her wickedness, therefore evil shall come upon them. God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. No one can save Babylon. So some people think that, like Sodom and Gomorrah, initially God had said that if he had found 10 people, I think it was, that he would have saved the country, but he's not saving. He's not. You can't talk him out of it. You can't reason with God about this, like how Moses went on the mount and reasoned with God about Israel, the Israelites. God says he cannot be talked out of this. So the Lord is gathering an army for war against Babylon. He speaks to me, as I said before, he speaks to me almost daily about Babylon falling. And when he sends a word, he sends it twice in a moment, as to say it is urgent. Babylon will receive a series of plagues before the fall. God will pour out his wrath and fierce anger on this country and to punish the world for their evil and iniquity. It will be so severe that fear will take over many, unable to defend themselves. People of God, if you do not get out of there, you and your children, your homes, your wives will be destroyed. I don't know if I said it previously, but Babylon is America, and Egypt is known as the world outside of God and the powers of that world. So this army of people cannot be bribed. They are coming to destroy. They will have no empathy or mercy on the people. The destruction will be so bad that the country will be uninhabited. Please pray for people to leave. Please pray for people to be obedient to God. Pray for these wicked ones to repent and turn to God. And ultimately, that is our mandate here on the earth, to pray for people, to stand in the gap between God and people, all people. So God is bringing his wrath to all the Egypt of the nations swiftly. All of the nations, especially Babylon and the nations that have the Babylonic system, will receive his wrath against their Egypt. Egypt represents the world away from God and the powers in the world. So people with high positions that run powerful organizations and governments that are not of God. So God is bringing chaos amongst Egypt, and they shall fight against each other. God will stop their plans. The Egyptians will fail, and they will consult their idols and familiar spirits. The Israelites of Isaiah's day and King Saul did the same. Instead of going to the true source of help in their lives, God, they will go to fortune tellers, wizards, and all sorts of evil people for help. God said he will give them over to Satan himself. God will cut off their money supply. Babylon is one of their money supplies. So when Babylon falls, a lot of these people are going to be ruined financially. This fall will obviously negatively affect merchants, businesses, entrepreneurs, the stock market, traders, etc. Everyone that money is tied to Babylon will be affected. This will cause people to be suicidal and many will fall ill. The wise people of the world will look like fools. They have been deceived. The rich and wealthy will become weak. All of this is to bring the people of God, the people of the world to God. So he has a plan for all of this destruction that is going to happen. And this plan is to bring people of the world to him, removing the obstacles out of the way for people to get right with God. God will display his majesty with this. God will live with men who has a humble and a contrite spirit, and he will resist the proud. People will cry out to God, and God will rescue them. God will make himself known to the world through this. The world will worship him. God will heal them. So he has a plan through all of this destruction that he's bringing, and that is to bring the world to him. And you will see also, what he's been saying is that you will see the ones that still resist him after. Those are the true wicked ones. And he said that the wicked there will be no rest for the wicked. So I have another word after this to share with you, and that is regarding the church. So I'll see you in the next one.